What up, everybody? I'm not trying to make it a point to be back and forth with anybody or anything like that, but I did upload a video on my shorts. Of course, it's 18 plus because I recorded some footage of a video I saw on Facebook, and I'm like, man, that person literally said it best to pretty much describe how I feel about anybody who's still making it a point to hate on me. I'm not saying that anybody has to like me or act like they're my best friend or anything, but it's like, man, if you're still holding on to shit that's happened, God knows how long ago at this point, it's like, especially when it's shit that technically didn't even affect you, then it's like, you need to get over it. Like, for real. It's like, I'm not even going to mention names, but I will say that I do find it hilarious how, when it's all said and done, I've only noticed evidently one specific individual from a certain group that I thought that me and many others kind of made a peace agreement with and whatnot. There's only been one specific individual that's still making it a point to really run his mouth or anything, when it's all said and done. And it's like, when it comes right down to it, I have said and done practically nothing towards him or about him or anything compared to what I did with other members of his group. I mean, my goodness, even the main one I've actually ever said or done the worst towards when it comes to anyone in their group has even been able to put aside differences and whatnot to kind of just grow up and move on, Yes, I'm referring to Kevin with that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say a name right there because, me and Kevin are cool. Like I said before, I never really hated Kevin. Yes, I've had my few things I could say disappointed me or whatever, but at the end, and yes, we had our fair share of back and forth. And like I said, if he still hates me and whatever, that's fine. I completely understand, because unlike other members of his group, I actually did say and do enough stuff towards him and everything to give him a very justifiable reason to hate me. But when it comes to others, it's like, not so much, So, yeah. But the only reason why I bring this up is because evidently the other night when Sloppy went live, now see, I wouldn't even know because I have this individual blocked within, within chats, everything, to where I can't even see nothing he ever says. The only time I know anything he says is if the host of the stream reads the comment off, and I'm just watching the video to be able to hear what's being said. And evidently, and I'm not even gonna say his name, I'll just say Mr. Ketchit is pretty much the only one at this point from that group that can't seem to move on. So basically, he's pretty much being like the reptilian or lolly boy at this point when it comes to not being able to let shit go and move on. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real on that. Like, for real. Like, the way people hold grudges is insane. I mean, my goodness, if we want to be perfectly honest, that individual I just referenced has done more shit towards me and everything than I ever done towards him. So, yeah, just something worth noting. But it is what it is on that. Again, the best way of putting it is basically just to watch that short that I just recently uploaded when it comes to how I feel about people who still want to hold a grudge and still want to hate on me and everything. So, yeah. Y'all take care. God bless and peace.